Hi, CD Bestie. I'm NJOMZA. Check out my interview with CreativeDisc.com, the number one music website in Indonesia.
Hello, CD Bestie. Welcome back to Creative Disc exclusive interview with me, Lutfi. And right now we have a singer, songwriter from US via Germany and Kosovo, Albania. Ooh, that's so far away. And she already collaborating with so many musicians, a legendary one, including Pink Sweat, Louis the Child Skrillex, and Mac Miller. Rest in peace, bro. And she's already writing a legendary songs too with Ariana Grande called Thank You Next and Seven Rings, and she already got her solo EP, the newest one. It's called Stages. So without further ado, this is my guest today. Please welcome NJOMZA.
Hey.
Hey, fun fact. In Indonesia, in old spelling in Indonesia, we say G with Y. It's like old
Oh,
pronunciation.
that's the same. That's the same with Albanian. The J is like a Y.
Oh wow!
So
So
that's
that's Albanian.
Nyomza. Yeah.
Ah, I see. Because when Indonesian spelling in the old spelling one, the old system spelling one, when we say yang, it is written on jang. It's basically the same like yours.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So okay, how are you right now?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, fine. Thank you. So, what kind of activity that you are doing recently?
Activities?
Yes.
I've been working a lot in the studio, getting ready to just keep promoting the new EP stages. I've been in
Mhm.
work mode nonstop, so that's kind of what I've been doing.
Oh wow! So you are in the studio mode again after your new EP. Wow.
I never stop. That's one thing. I never stop
Oh,
recording.
okay. So, if you don't mind, can you tell to our viewers about what's so unique about Nyomza?
Hmm. Well, I like to think that I stay true to myself and all my influences and stuff growing
Mhm.
up and put that into my music. So I think my music reflects that and feels a little bit more unique than usual. I would
Okay.
hope so.
Okay. So, about your uniqueness, you're already released your new EP called Stages, and it's
Yes.
like one of the, I don't know, maybe like a wobbly one. Like there's so many wobbly track on there. But so tell me the detail about your new EP called Stages first.
So Stages is an EP about my experience during a breakup, and it's all the different emotional stages and the
Mm.
grieving stages. So there's
Mm.
happy, sad, angry,
Mm.
all those different emotions on there, hence the name Stages.
And when I said that there's so many wobbly track, there's so many R&B track on this album, I think you want to show your fragile emotion. Like, is it any reason why you make this album with so many fragile emotion and break up things?
Yeah, I was going through it personally, unfortunately,
Oh
but
wow.
I was just being honest and transparent through the music. I was letting it out. I had to let it out, in one way, and I think that was the healthiest way to do it, is in the
Yeah,
music.
yeah. Yeah, but conveying something like that, honestly, is very, very hard to do. Especially
Hmm.
right now, you are in the stage of the move on phase.
Hmm.
How can you convey it so freely, so freely in the recording booth?
I think just letting it come out naturally, honestly. When you go through something like that, it fills you up so much and you almost have to let it out. So I was so overwhelmed with what I was experiencing, and it was just a way for me to kind of bring myself down to earth and really look
Mm,
at what I was feeling.
but is it hard to honest be with your emotion at the very start, especially when you're making this project, because sometimes we faking the emotion to show the people, I think.
Yeah, it is really hard to be vulnerable,
Mm,
especially when it's something so personal. And
mm.
obviously thinking about, is my ex gonna listen to this and think I'm crazy or something like that? So
Wow,
yeah,
that's a heavy.
it's heavy.
Yeah, it is very, very. But let's move on with the heavy stuff. Let's talk about the music stuff more, because I think we are. I think I'm on the process on the move on too with my old friends, especially.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry for you too.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Yes, exactly. So let's talk about music right now.
Yes.
Okay, so this is interesting because you are starting from alternative rock musician, and right now you're an electro and R&B soloist. Like, what's the biggest decision that you want to turn into the different genre?
I just listen to so much different music and I'm
Oh,
inspired
really?
by all different types of genres. So I don't want to put myself in a box and I like to be able to explore and I hope I can continue doing that.
But that's very, very unique one, because do you still remember your alternative rock phase?
Oh, do I? Yes, of course. When I was like a teenager, that's how I started off making music and writing songs. It was making alternative rock music.
But what's the difference when you are making music in younger age and in your age right now?
Oh, just experience, life experience. When I first started, that's when I was really kind of pretending to
Oh,
write about things. And because I didn't have that much life experience. So I was talking about love and heartbreak when I was only 15. So now I think it's more real because I've lived a life.
oh, really? So, okay. One of your biggest track that you ever release is two hits from Ariana Grande, "Thank You Next" and Seven Rings. And I think those two songs really make people shocked, including me, because we are already know Ariana Grande is already on diva stage, and she released Seven Rings and "Thank You Next," I think like, oh my God, she can make this. So maybe if you don't mind, can you recall the things when you are making these two tracks especially?
Yeah, I mean, it was a collaborative effort and
Yeah.
it was just cool to be a part of it. With Seven Rings, I mean, the story is she
Hmm.
bought us seven rings, and that's how the song came to be. I was like, you should call the song Seven Rings after she did that. So that was
Like
a fun little fact from that era.
the seven rings, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven rings.
Hmm. She did,
Oh my
yeah.
god. Oh my goodness. But do you think that these two songs become legendary of its own when you are making when you were making this?
Oh no, I don't think you can ever really tell when you're making music
Oh.
what it's gonna do once it's out. It's always like
Hmm.
a shock, especially when I release my own music. I'm always like, this is the one, and then it's something else that people like to gravitate towards.
Ah.
So you never know.
Because this is related to my next question. The difference, what's the difference when you collab, when you're making music for yourself and when you are making music for other people?
I would say, obviously, when I make it for myself, it feels a little more personal. And when I work with other artists and I'm trying to write songs with them for them, I
Hmm.
channel what they're going through rather than what I'm going through. So I feel like
Ah.
I kind of live through them and then write about that.
What's the easiest things to do, making music for yourself or making music for others?
Ooh,
Hmm.
maybe for myself. I think for myself, only
Why?
because only because it feels more. I don't feel like there's a little bit more pressure, I would say, when I'm with other people in the studio and I'm writing for them. Like I feel like I want to show up in a good way, put my best foot forward. And
Hmm.
when I'm working on my own stuff and by myself, I feel like I can be a little bit more free and experimental.
Mm, yeah. I see. So, uh, what's decision that turned you into like a singer-songwriter?
Well, growing up, I thought you had to know how to write songs in order to be a singer, which I found out is not true because there's some people that don't even write their songs at all. So it was just something that I thought I had to learn in order to be in the industry. So that's kind of where that stemmed from.
But what's in your opinion, what's the beautiful things about making music, especially you're making music on your own and other people?
I love to collaborate. I think it's so fun to be able to be with other people and create something out of nothing, like out of thin air. It's
Ah,
honestly one of my favorite things to do is work with other songwriters, producers, and have a room full of people and we're all focused on one idea.
oh wow. So okay, uh, if you didn't have a music as your career, what do you think you're gonna be?
Mm, maybe I would own a restaurant. I love
Oh,
to eat. I
oh
love to
well.
eat and try new food. So maybe I would be in the food industry in some way.
Ooh, what's your favorite food?
Ooh. Uh, that's really hard to pick, but I really do love Italian food
Oh,
and I also love Japanese food. Those are my top two right now.
ooh, what your favorite Japanese food?
Japanese?
Yes, what's your favorite Japanese food?
I love ramen. Like, I
Oh,
think that might be my favorite food of all time. I love a good bowl of ramen. I feel like you get everything in a bowl of ramen that you need.
yes, yes, and it kind of soothing, right? Soothing one, the soap one, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so this is one of the ultimate question in Creative Disc exclusive interview. Many artists didn't quite catch the answer yet. So this is the question. Mention five things we didn't know about Nyomza.
Hmm. That's a tough one. Okay, let me see.
Yeah,
Five.
it is the tough one.
Five things. Okay, I played soccer my entire life up until I was 18. I was a forward.
Really?
Two, yes, I
Oh
love playing soccer.
my
Yeah, two.
god.
Um, what is two? I feel like I'm a good cook. Obviously, I mentioned I would be in the food industry. I love to cook.
Yes. Hmm?
Three. I'm trying to think of like a fun fact.
Hmm.
I
Like your
recently have
favorite?
start. Oh, go ahead.
Eh, eh, go first.
I recently started practicing Muay Thai,
How is it?
and
I'm gonna practicing Muay Thai too.
really,
Yeah,
I love it.
mm,
I love it. It's so fun. It's an amazing workout.
what's the thing that you learn in Muay Thai? Because I want to enroll that one too.
Well, it's a lot of patience. I mean, learning different combos and just the right form. It is a test of my patience. I like to be good at things right away. So this is something I'm not good at right away. So it's teaching me to be calm, patient, and trusting myself.
Okay, 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 okay. The fourth one.
I'm like, how many more facts can I come up with?
Two.
Fourth one. Um,
It can be your favorite album, your favorite movie. It could be
oh,
anything.
okay. Thank you. You're helping me out. Okay.
Hmm.
One of my favorite movies is a movie called Mr. Nobody. Jared
Oh
Leto
wow.
stars in it. If you've never watched
Ooh.
it, you should watch it. It's kind of
Hmm.
long, but I like the sentiment behind it. And five, my
Oh.
favorite album. Hmm.
Hmm.
Right now, I've been listening to a lot of Turnstile. They're actually, have you heard of them?
I love them.
Turnstile? Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Turnstile. I feel like that's something people wouldn't assume, but
Wow,
there's a
wow.
lot of
That
there's a
can.
lot of there's a lot of rage inside of me. The Muay Thai, the Turnstile. Clearly, there's a pattern here.
Wow. But this is one of my maybe like final question. like you are on the raging mode right now, because I think the Muay Thai one, the turnstile one, I think. But how can you channel the raging emotion one into the positive things right
That, well,
now on your side?
I think that's what I'm doing, listening to music and
Mm-hmm.
letting it out with physical activity that's not hurting anybody, and
Mm-hmm.
just doing it in a healthy way, I think is the most important thing.
Oh wow, that's some twist that I really really need right now. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay, so thank you so much, Nyomza, for this. In Jakarta right now in the morning. So this is my morning interview.
Yeah, I see it's getting dark in LA right now. My window's just going
Yeah, yeah.
all dark.
It's like
I'm sorry. I'm
so
like, hi, can you still see me?
it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, so thank you so much, Nyomza, for having me. If you want to follow Nyomza on social media, can you promote your social media?
At not nyomza on Instagram, at nyomza on Twitter, at my name's nyomza on TikTok. Follow me on all of them. I will be posting and updating about all my releases to come.
Okay. Stream her new EP called Stages right now on your favorite digital music platform. And thank you so much, Nyomza, for having me for this interview. I'm Lutfi, and this is Nyomza signing out from Creative Disc exclusive interview. See you on the next interview. Thank you, Nyomza. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.